what's going on YouTube? How's it going? Monkey back in the house again, and we're in some Final Fantasy 16 Part 17. As usual, we got a bunch of side missions that we need to knock out before we do the main mission. So let me double check here. Oh yeah, we can go places. So we need to go places, do some things. We'll just go around the map, starting from the top left to the top right to the bottom. So I even got a side mission over here. Should I go do this first? I think I'm gonna go do this first, get this side mission, and then I'll do this shit that's in this area. There's actually
somewhere nearby.
Two.
Assuming she's still here.
Ah, Clive, I was just about to send for you. I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade up in East Pool. Seeds for planting. Thought it was about time they started growing their own food. I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime, of course.
Hey,
But if East Pool's going to survive, there's got to be
trying to find my lap as usual.
As of those
Make himself comfortable, not while I'm streaming. Not
Not
while I'm streaming,
Their
shithead.
own masters.
He's a good boy.
Small wonder they ain't got the foggiest how to provide for themselves. So it's up to us to teach them. And if you're wondering why you, well, the Wagoneers taking supplies up that way have been coming back with more and more reports of Akashic around the village of late. Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it, but I think even he's starting to worry. And if he's likely to share those concerns with anyone, it's you.
It's because I ain't got my headset plugged in yet. Ain't no damn echo, it's just my background sounds, bro.
Alright.
Thanks.
Looks like you're gonna have to either...
There. That should be enough to keep them in Gazal Greens for a few years at least.
Gazal Greens.
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit.
I can just
But
read
they're
this
hardy,
stuff,
they
so-
grow fast, and they fill a hole. Better that than something that'll wither away at first frost. And chocobos love them too.
It's gone because I've got my headset plugged in. Like I told you, it was not an echo, it was the background feed from my
Not
TV.
exactly succulent, but cook 'em right, and they're just
I'm
about
good, man.
bearable.
Just
I'll take your
chilling.
word for it.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do with them.
About yourself.
And if he don't, well, I'll go up there and show him myself.
I'm sure you will.
I'm just gonna say it now, this stream might be, depending on how long all these damn side missions take, might be just straight side missions. Not gonna lie. Alright, we got one there,
What are you doing?
one over there.
You know what? I'm gonna name you Blue Cat.
Just because the heavens are...
Are you my Blue Cat?
Okay, what am I looking for here? Self-determined.
Take after your dad. You like foodies.
We can ruin it, don't we? We have to.
Right, we need to run around and find somebody. Oh, hold on.
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I
I
trust
think
you're
it was
being
an
careful.
echo.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine.
No,
that
it was the
slaver
feedback
we've
from
been
my TV.
tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so.
My laugh is not
She
big
tried
enough,
to
guys.
recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrek.
No, we ain't going back and forth, bro. I was just letting you know it was the feedback from my TV. Because you're gonna get the main, without my headset plugged in, and you know how the speaker is with the controller, you're gonna get the main stream, then you're gonna get my TV, and then it's gonna come through on your end like 2, 3, maybe even 4 times.
Back to the hideaway.
Okay, I got 2 down here and 1 up there. Let's start with this one up here. This one here should be just a quick delivery and maybe kill off some enemies. And then that one there will be done. And then the other 2 are right by each other, so.
Lord Rossfield, what brings you to Eastpool?
Turn that on, please.
Delivery from Martha.
These are Gizal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings then, is she? I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed, only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping you might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea. These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike.
Babe, go ahead and go make dinner at 10:30, so you got about 20 minutes, so... Oh, you... I thought you were doing... Oh, you're doing that fate right now, huh?
No, I'm trying to get it to pop.
The horde is closing in.
Ah.
They're coming, so wait, all of them.
Damn it all, I thought we'd have more time. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, so wait.
The horde.
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
But if you could
so we're doing a side mission right now, is what I'm doing. All the side missions.
Live, not die fighting for their lives.
So wait.
Do you remember where the last part of the story was at, where the last time you watched, bro?
Do they not wish to see Eastpool saved? Though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians, what help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory and defeat.
You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them.
Because I don't know if you was around for the last couple of streams.
I humbly beg your aid.
No, 'cause it was at like
We
3 o'clock in
Guardians
the
are
morning.
few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
Okay, so that was the Bahamut fight.
You would send us to the slaughter. To serve
Give me a minute and I'll recap for you.
so that you and your men might be spared.
Okay, so story-wise, this is side story stuff right now. So this is dealing with Sir Wade, which is the dude that was with him when he was a kid. when him and his brother got separated from the attack on Phoenix Gate. So that's what we're doing. We're working with Martha's Rest right now, doing a side mission. I got a few other side missions around the area. But as far as story-wise, where to start? Where to start? Okay, so right after the Bahamut fight, there was some stuff going on at headquarters, we're going to call it. The Hideaway. There you go. So there was some stuff going on at the Hideaway, and Jill was with us. We went to deal with rescuing some people, and the people had died by the Akashic. We fought the dude. We fought Odin's vessel, which is the king of something. I don't know what he's king of. King of Ash, maybe? I'm not sure. They call him the king. Odin's vessel, his right-hand lieutenant, the dude that was on the cliff with him after the Titan fall, the little dude with blonde hair, real skinny, elven-looking dude. So we fought him and killed him. Odin used Zinsanugan without being in Odin's form and heavily injured Clive. And then Clive had to go do some stuff and ended up fighting the right-hand dude in multiple forms and had to kill like 500 of those. Medidel built her ship, which the king's ship was supposed to be the fastest ship there was until Medidel made hers. We had to go do some stuff to get some stuff from Medidel. She built her ship. Her ship was extremely fast, but she's getting repairs right now on her ship because of the fight that went down in the ocean between the two ships. Odin split the sea, and we had a fight with Odin, and he kind of bested Clive at the moment because he feels that Clive is, Jill got captured. We had to go save her off of the ship. That was the whole reason we went after the king's ship in the first place. So she got captured. She's okay. She gave Clive the ability to use Shiva powers now, so we have ice. On top of that, I'm pretty sure, even though they didn't show it, I'm pretty sure because Clive and Jill were naked on the beach, I'm pretty sure they made love on the beach. Because right about the time they made love is about the time that she gave him the power, the ability to absorb her powers. She shared Shiva with him. So there's that. Let me see here. I'm pretty sure that's about it. I think I've got y'all caught up.
And to think we trusted
I guess I'm gonna make dinner now. I just did my feet.
Okay.
Say what you will. Home is not worth dying for.
I'm gonna let my corn try to live with them.
Yeah, they was doing the whole cheek clap. They was sitting back to back, butt ass naked. I'm not gonna lie. And then he turned around. She climbed in his lap. He put his hand up to her chest and all that.
Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village, your home. If you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from
Only
you.
problem is it was on a beach, so, and they was by themselves. Other than having Torgal with them.
Homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
Hey, when you gonna make dinner, will you, make me some tea. Mine's almost gone.
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of
And
my
help me
own.
carry stuff out here.
And now that I have,
Hey,
I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool! For Eastpool!
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Lord Rosfield, my lady, we're ready.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves at strategic points around the village. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they can, steadily retreating all the while.
We're going to lure them into the village.
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. Instead, we will focus purely on defense at first. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers,
All good, bro. Take your
we will
time.
aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choosing. With luck, that point will be the village square. The perfect place for our most able warriors to surround them and fall upon them. And for you and I to finish them off.
A sound plan. But one that'll require a leader with a cool head and strong nerves to coordinate the retreat. I'd say you have both in abundance, await. But you'll be needed. Please. Leave the
What's
last of the
up?
fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have all the glory.
Sir Wade! They're here!
They here. Let's go.
Then you know what you must do. We work together. Everyone playing their part. Each shielding the other that no man might fall. That Eastpool might live on. For Rosaria.
For Rosaria!
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
And I will do as you ask.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
Oh, Akashic! Time to burn in your ashes!
Oh.
And here it comes.
What's what?
I will not let this village fall.
Get out of here. Ah, I was facing the wrong way! Shit! Yeah, okay. I like the Shiva powers. It's a little slower without having the Phoenix powers. I feel it's slower, but it does hit harder.
Looks like that's the last of them.
Lord Rosfield, change of plan.
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic Curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in Eastpool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is behind us. I could order a detachment or two to fall back and...
No. Let them finish the job. You stay here too, Sir Wade. Your men need you. I'll go after the Curl. Join me only when Eastpool is won.
If you're sure, my lord. May the Founder protect you.
Oh, that's cute.
Next one's mine.
If not, you're going to sleep.
Let's go.
That's one way to look at it. Hey, wait. These are all Akashic too. We might as well kill these fucking things. Yeah, that happens. Oh, hello.
With me, Torgal.
I ain't gonna lie. I think it feels slower with mobs not having the Phoenix power, but as fast as I just took that damn thing down with the new Shiva power and removing Phoenix powers, that was utterly insane. Like, I think I took him down in like 2 rotations at most. It just,
Alright.
I don't know, like, I'm used to the high speed combat with the Phoenix powers, but now it's kind of slowing down and hitting much harder. It's hard to say which one I like better, but I will say that having the hard hitting skills is very nice.
Do you want anything else with your chicken nuggets?
Tater tots?
Lord Rosfield.
If we got any left.
The curve, is it?
We have some for you, Mom.
Thank the Founder for that. And for you, my lord. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems quiet for now. I hesitate to say it, but I think it might be over.
Huh?
I think it might.
I don't know if that's gonna help anything. These boxers are a little tight. That's okay.
We did it. We saved Eastpool.
Actually, yeah, I do want some shorts because it is kind of hot in the garage today.
Thank you.
Now, it was cold earlier.
No, Sir Wade. It's us who should be thanking you. You brought us together. Showed us what it means to fight for what you hold dear.
We never had nothing to hold our own before.
Oh, babe?
We didn't know what it meant to protect it. But now we do.
You're waiting for that to charge?
We really do.
How much has it got?
Sir Wade. You and your people
I
saved
think Mom's
us.
got a charger in the kitchen.
But there's no doubt
I
in
think,
my mind anymore.
if not, it's
free
only
men
10:30.
now.
They should still be
So
awake.
we have to start
At least Mom
acting
should.
like it. We have to fight to protect what's ours. To protect Eastpool.
Huh?
And we shall. We all shall. Together. This is our home. And if anyone or anything tries to take it away, they'll have us to answer to.
Come on then. Let's get to work.
This village isn't going to rebuild itself.
They're not slaves anymore.
No. They're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight, and I believe if he was still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all, this is my home now too, and I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I think you'll find it's Eastpudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course, and I'll be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got to stick together, haven't we?
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right.
Okay.
I will.
Lord Rosfield, do you remember our very first mission together? Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind marshes?
How could I forget?
There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant Morble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time, I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage. Thanks to you.
So Wade, You have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria, will be safe in your hands.
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
I'll do my best.
The hero returns. It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my mind.
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's finally back on its feet again. And a home to free bearers. Who'd have thought we'd see the day, eh?
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves. Like your hideaway, but not even hidden away. Though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I first met Sid. Loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do long before I met Sid. In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least how he came to meet me. He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful anyway. I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as slaves. Right under my skin it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off and report me to the garrison. And do you know what he did? He smiled. And then he laughed. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day. That whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing. To make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that one.
Indeed.
Your fate done.
Dear one's ambitions.
Did you not hear what I said, though?
Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and my
Recipe for
father
what?
started.
The sticky sauce.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who come after us. Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope.
Just a little.
Anyway, enough nattering. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall we? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach neither.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
I had to torture the kitty cats. It's like my daily ritual. Uh-huh. Alright, we got level 43. That's 7 levels to go. What is this? Curiosities. Martha's Rest signboard. Take it. Gonna get me some kitty cats. Alright, we got 2 more down here. Let's see. What the hell? Ew, nasty. Somebody poopied. Sylvester.
Was it Sylvester?
Oh, he's the only one that was up there. Up here. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. You're a nasty little kitty. Ugh. Babe, get some paper towels or something and wipe that up, please. Since you're waiting on your phone to charge. Bab. I asked you to clean the poopy up that Cinnamon's in.
What poopy? I cleaned
There's
it
poopy
up.
right here.
I cleaned it.
Did you?
Yes.
I didn't see you move. Then again, I wasn't paying attention because I'm paying attention to the screen. Oh, foot in the face. Okay, don't put the foot in the face.
Good. They haven't broken camp yet. When did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste. Lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
You're welcome to try.
kick him in the face. I'm gonna need TP for him bunghole. He's gonna get a sword shoved right up his ass.
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Cid the Outlaw.
Cid.
Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade? You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Cid. I should have told you sooner. This woman, my former master, once trained bearer children to be weapons in service of the highest bidder. She raised me like a daughter. And I did terrible things to earn her favor.
It wasn't all terrible. Surely. We had our fun, too. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
You always were a righteous child. Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore. And she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that justice is done.
All right. If you're certain.
I am. And thank you for everything. Now, I better let these bearers know that they're safe.
I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
Damn, son.
Welcome back, Cid. Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and Roletta. You don't need to worry about Doris anymore.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way, over in Sanbreque. Went quietly, or so we're told. She won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers, but it's none too fond of black market traders either. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't.
Take him outside.
Don't worry.
Now.
All right.
I hope so.
Outside.
You know, eh?
Now. You can go with him.
Before you came here, so I understand.
All the kitty cats go outside.
Thanks again, Cid. The Curse Breakers will be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
Outside. Well, Daddy can go outside.
Let's go.
Faster!
All right. Damn it. The whole village is turned.
Got a goblin coin from the chest. Alright, I was just making sure that there was no more Akashic in the town. Even though... Nah, the hell with it. No! Wrong button! What's that you're saying is dope?
I need to deal with these ones first.
Oh, that's Bahamut's Mega Flare. It's actually my most damaging ability, honestly.
How to find this spherical echo? This is it. Right then. Just two more to find.
Alright, do I go south, or do I go here first? I don't think it really matters. As far as this one.
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure? I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together.
Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats and firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them. Just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you a lord? Lubor's going to be one too. They're going to make him the Lord of Dalimil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalimil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders.
Nah, that's not a nice beam, bro.
Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon.
May there indeed.
That's a plasma beam. It's Bahamut's skill.
Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention.
I'm an idiot.
And they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws, and they grow more organized by the day.
We'll fight them all off just like last time, no matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be, until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud, by finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause, and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more?
How could I refuse?
Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the Desert Gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you.
I'll go and speak with him.
What's the difference between
give me just a second, guys. I gotta go use the restroom really fast, so I'll be right back. Hell yeah, I want some sticky sauce for my chicken nuggets.
Am I a chicken nugget?
Are you, what? Are you a chicken nugget?
I asked if I was your chicken nugget.
What?
I asked if I was your chicken nugget.
More than a mare?
We're not gonna answer that question.
A League of Outlaws.
Huh?
Sounds like we have some competition.
Now, if you don't mind, woman, quit asking me crazy questions.
Still in Dalimil, Victor?
Ah, Sid.
I thought you'd have returned to Cosnes by now.
I did. Then I came back. I've developed something of a fondness for the place. And having worked so hard to see it saved from one fate, it would seem remiss to abandon it to another. Sentiment, Master Lubor certainly isn't shy about exploiting. Hence my doing his bidding yet again.
You're not the only one.
What does he want you to do?
He asked for my aid in putting down the bandits. And he said that you might be able to help me find them.
And you've come at just the right time. I was on my way to speak with Conrad about how to organize our forces. There are more camps in the vicinity than we can safely strike at once. But we must strike together, and we must strike soon at as many camps as we can. We can't give this league of theirs time to rally its forces.
All right. Which camp shall I take?
There's one upriver. Just out there, across the dunes.
Leave it with me.
Those ne'er-do-wells went to bed.
I mean, if the thing wants to follow me, it can. I'm just gonna go over here and kill everything, so.
That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Torgal.
That's him! The one who killed Locke and Fingers! Take his head off!
Bye. Poke me in my ear. How can you poke me in my ear? Got my headset on.
I better let Victor know.
Oh, you big baby.
I see the bandits didn't pose you any trouble.
No, but that's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Where's Storm?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape. And his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. When Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic, and without a crystal.
That's not possible.
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice.
The hell you need my back down for this time?
You had it down.
Well, I was going to put it back up.
He made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
But being a shithead.
You're being a shithead.
Am I? Oh, look at your lips.
Oh, there she is. Okay. I was worried for a second.
There's a storm up there. We gotta find the cinnamon nose. She needs to go outside.
And now everyone knows.
Either outside or in the front part.
I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it.
See you later, bro.
Well, it was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running.
But we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. The greatest
Not even.
is that you two are safe.
Look at him talking to his betters like it's nothing. All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmec born and bred. They listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors. Lord Underhill of Randalar's League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
I'll do what I can. Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try.
And that is all I can ask of you.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
You all along that he was playing.
Forgive me for disturbing you, but could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it? Of the League of Merchants.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this at least, he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm sorry, my lord, but he lied to us. He lied to you. He cannot be trusted.
So what do you propose? Will you drive him from his home? Close his forge?
Perhaps. That is a question for the people of Dalaman. And they will thank you not to get involved.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refuse to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearers? I assume the situation is hopeless?
There's still hope. But...
But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie. That a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point. Rather an ironic one when you consider that her life was taken with a blade of her own making. But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us. We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
I would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Forget it. Do what you will.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the best one. Yes. Ah, but where are my manners? Here. A reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then. I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do... anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
Enough of you, are there?
happened?
Clive, you'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon.
Hold on, guys.
Soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Okay, I am about to end stream. I'll be back up a little later, hopefully, if I don't forget or if I don't get sidetracked with some other stuff. But I'm gonna be waiting for dinner to get done. I'm gonna go get my tea. But all said and done, I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, guys, don't forget to have fun. See you guys later. Bye!